Hey everyone, it's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. This is absolutely gashtastic. United are losing 2-0 to Spurs at the moment. 2 fucking nil to Spurs. We were a goal down inside the first 11 seconds. 11 seconds into the game and we were 1-0 down. And then lo and behold, Phil Jones pops up, who's been in great form for us. And side foot's a great finish past David De Gea. What are you doing, Phil? You're having a double day there, pal. Absolute monstrosity from the lad. So it's 2-0 to Spurs at the moment. Apologies for the late stream tonight. Been trying to get it going. Technical issues. All sorts of technical fucking issues. And Manchester United are having technical issues at the moment. Spurs got right at us at the start of the game and hurt us with the very first move of the game, you know. Just United caught napping. We were sleeping. It was absolutely poor from us. Piss poor start. We had a good sort of next couple of minutes where we tried to respond. You know, Alexis Sanchez got the ball, threaded a nice little ball through to Jesse Lingard. You know, there was a nice period of play from Manchester United where it looked like we were going to get right back into the game. But then this Phil Jones calamity has happened and Manchester United are, you know, are once again 2 goals behind in a game that, okay, listen, we've got to keep the faith. We've got to believe. We've got to think that we can get back into this game. Oh, my days. Let me just sort this out quick. Absolute monstrosity, though, from Phil Jones. I mean, what the fucking hell, man? Oh, we don't need to be helping Spurs out scoring goals. They've already got Harry Kane, who's going to probably get his fucking 100th goal tonight. Anyway, everybody who's joining me now, thank you very much for tuning in on the channel for the live stream, for the match companion for the Spurs game. I'm just waiting for this monstrosity, Henry Hotspur, to turn up. You know, what's he's working or something? You know, get your priorities right, mate. Fucking hell. Actually really happy he's not here. I'm really happy he's not here at the moment because United are losing 2-0. You know? But if you are joining me now, please do us a favour, chuck a like on the video. If you could give the stream a share on social media, that'd be much appreciated. Anybody wants to tweet me or share the link to this video and tweet me, I'll give you a cheeky little shout out. But yeah, I mean, what a terrible start from Manchester United it really is. 2 goals down already. We've got to show that Manchester United determination and belief now and get back into the game. Listen, we are capable of turning this game around. You know, we are. 3-2 to Manchester United sounds nice coming into the game there. Oh, God. But, I mean, look, I'm looking at the statistics for the game here. The match stats. And Spurs all over us by all accounts. You know, quadruple the amount of chances that we have created they've had so far in this game. They're looking good. I mean, I must say, they've been getting right at us, making it very tricky for our defence. Created chances. Christian Eriksen looks bang up for this one. Just pinging lovely balls across. Of course, he's finished off the first move of the game after 11 bloody seconds. So, you know, we've got to keep our wits about us in this game, no doubt about it. 2-0 down. Let's see what we're made of. Let's show some bottle, lads. Where's the fight, lads? We've got the team to be able to do it, lads. Paul Pogba, get up, you little bloody mincer. What's he doing? Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing, Paul. You go down like a sack of spuds like that for that. What was that, Paul? I hate to see that. Just get up, mate. Get up. You're not bleeding. You've got a red streak in your hair, pal, but you're not bleeding. Get up and get on with the fucking game. Alexis Sanchez has looked okay, you know, for the first period of the game, but, I mean, it's not going well. Let me just log into Twitter here anyway, so. Sweating my tits off at the moment as well. I'm sweating my tits off. Alex Rudd tweeted me on Twitter with a link to the stream. Thank you very much, Alex. I just retweeted you. Alex Rudd, absolute legend. Thank you, pal. Let me get rid of these spam bot pricks in the comments section. Oh, man, it's so hot in here. Look at the state of me, by the way. You know? But yeah, I am absolutely sweating my tits off right now. And also, I've got a bit of a cold. I've got a bit of a redness going on here. I sort of look like Alex Ferguson after about 6 whiskies. You know, I've got the whole red nose thing, so I apologise for that. Yes, Kyle Fury's in the house doing the moderating. Thank you very much for joining us, Kyle. Don't have to get rid of the spam bots myself because my man, Kyle Fury, is on the case. Thank you very much, pal. Right, let's go through a couple of the comments here while I bring you commentary on the game. Yes, we're waiting for Henry Hotspur at the moment. You know, he's been working. He's supposed to have finished earlier. He's not been able to finish earlier. Basically, it's a massive letdown. It's a massive letdown, but he should be turning up hopefully sometime soon. You know, probably around about half-time, maybe even later, we'll see. But quite frankly, the way things are going right now, I hope he doesn't turn up because he's just going to be one completely smug bastard, isn't he? He's going to be a completely smug bastard when he turns up. I just can't be doing that right now. So hopefully he has to do an extra hour or something. Harperhole comments, he's probably dancing his way over. Yeah, probably. Frickin' Henry Cockspur. Blade X comments, seriously, Josie is crazy playing young. Why is it crazy playing young? He's been one of our best players so far this season, you know. I think he's done a great job getting the best out of Ashley Young. But there you go. Oh, yeah. The Mac Attacker 69 says, mind the gap, Man United. City are winning. They are the beating West Brom currently. You know, we were 12 points behind them at the start of this game. So, absolutely shocking. Kyle Fury comments and says Sanchez has brought the Arsenal curse with him. Oh, my days. I hope you're not right, pal. I hope you are not right there because at the moment it's looking like it. Spurs with a cross in. Oh, and it's headed over the bar there. Just to give you an update on the stream here. Currently, Tottenham 2, Manchester United 0, live at Wembley. Eric Dyer with a free kick into the box there. It's headed over the bar there from, I believe it was Son running onto it there. No, it wasn't. Can't tell who it was. But we're currently 39 minutes, 52 seconds gone into the game. If you guys want to sync up about 5 minutes before half-time. Hamid Al-Islam says, hello from Melbourne. G'day, mate. How's it going? Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Or joining me tonight, seeing as the hen couldn't be bothered to turn up on time. You know what I mean? Gungshi, how's it going, my old friend? He says, the hen should henceforth be named the cock. I agree with you. Pig, are you in a sauna or something? What? I'm absolutely sweating, aren't I? No, I did actually have a really hot bath before kickoff, before the game, and I guess I just warmed myself up. I'm going to open a window. Now you mention it. Going to open a window. Ah, bollocks. What an absolute shocker so far, you know, from us. I must say, you know, we created a couple of things after Spurs scored that initial goal in the opening 11 seconds of the game. But since then, we haven't really created too much. I mean, let me get the match stats up for you, lads and lasses. I bet it doesn't make for good reading. 41 minutes just gone in the game here. Right, match stats. We've had 55% possession. They've had 8 shots, 2 on target. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. Doesn't sound terrible, but the fact is they're 2-0 up. Phil Jones, of course, getting that calamity for us. What an OG that is. I mean, it's fucking shocking is what it is, but it's happened now anyway. He has been in a great run of form, so just cut the guy some slack. He's got to put it behind him and just continue with this game, putting a good performance. Reese Proctor UK says, love the streams, keep it up. Thank you very much, Reese. Thanks a lot for joining us. Johnny Blorwell in the house. 8563 Robbie in the house. Everybody who's in the house right now, thank you very much for tuning in. Must say, apologies once again for starting this live. I was trying to set it up on the computer to do it properly so you guys can have a live chat on there. But basically, it's just not man enough for the job or something. I don't know. Or so I was having all sorts of technical issues, so I couldn't get started right away. So I just had to do it old school on my phone, you know. But yeah, we're approaching half-time. I've never been more in need of a half-time ciggy. I tell you what, you know, I did give up smoking for a long period of time, but I started again. You can blame that on fucking United. Hamadel Islam says, Pogba very poor. I mean, I haven't seen anything from the lad very good so far, apart from his hair. Which actually, no, it's not good. Wait a second, it's shite. What is that hairdo all about? But I mean, I know I'm one to talk. Desperate need of a haircut. It doesn't look good. But Paul Pogba, I mean, he's a grown man. The man's a grown man. And he's got that hairdo. So, you know, I want to see more from Paul Pogba. This is where it is supposed to be, you know, the match winner coming on here. This is where it's supposed to be a player who we spent £90 million on, having a positive effect on the game and changing things around and actually being able to, you know, influence a game of football. That's the problem with Paul Pogba. It's like sometimes he turns up, other times he's just too busy dicking around with his hair or something, and he doesn't turn up, you know? And so far in this game, when you need one of your star players to turn up, he just hasn't done. You know, Spurs currently 2-0 up. It's a calamity. It's an absolute calamity so far. And I'm glad Henry's not here. I'm glad Henry's working late and he's not turned up, because his smugness will be overwhelming. I tell you, he's going to turn up in a bit and you're going to have to tune out, lads. Oh, dear. James Arnold just super chatted me £2. Thank you very much, James. You legend. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for supporting the channel. Absolute hero. Is that £2? Is that a quid for every goal that Spurs have scored tonight? Absolutely shocking. They're just showing the replay of the goal from the first 11 seconds of the game there. I mean, it's just United caught absolutely napping. And here's the Phil Jones goal. I mean, it is so bad from Phil Jones. The ball comes into the box. He couldn't have placed it better if he was Ruud van Nistelrooy himself. And he was actually scoring at the correct end of the pitch, you know? Heung-min Son is down on the floor right now. He's got 11 goals this season in all competitions. He's been very lively against us today. Marcus Rashford sat on the bench there. It's going to be interesting to see what sort of an impact he can have between now and the end of the season, based on the quality we now have in the side in the final third. Alexis Sanchez coming into it, of course. He's only going to hinder the amount of chances that Rashford's going to get in the team. And I think this is the 5th consecutive league game in a row that Marcus Rashford has started on the bench. So anyway, it's difficult for him to get appearances. So I worry for the lad in that sense. Oh my days, Spurs have got another chance! Oh, it's a long ball up the pitch. Harry Kane, the man looking for his 100th Premier League goal, is on the end of it. He's just brought down to the floor. He tried to get a shot away. It's saved by David De Gea in the end there, but scary stuff there from Manchester United. Once again, it could have been 3-0 up just before half-time. Don't bottle it now, lads. Go up the other end. Oh, we've given the ball away. Here comes Spurs again. They will be so happy going in at half-time with the result, the way things, or the score, the way things are. You know, 2-0 against United. I believe we would have been 11 points clear of them if we won this game. So it's just closing the gap for them if they do finish this game with this scoreline. But we just got to keep hoping that Jose can, you know, have a positive impact at half-time on the lads. Smack them upside the head and get them playing some better football second half. Becca Jane in the house. How's it going, Becca? My old workmate there. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks very much for commenting and getting involved. Alex, hey, Reece Proctor, Don Falcone, Ashley Young need to come out of the game. Calm down, pal. He's had a great season for us. Anyway, my stream's buckled, but it's half-time. It's half-time at the moment in the game at Wembley Stadium. Everybody who's tuned in live right now, thank you so much. Sorry we started late tonight. I'm still waiting on Henry Hotspur to turn up. He's probably too busy doing his hair as well. But, you know, hopefully we come back in the second half. We can get a new approach and score a couple of goals and get back in this game. That's what we need to do. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going for a half-time smoke break. Never needed a half-time smoke break quite as much as this one. Manchester United absolutely nullifying in that game. You know? Dreadful. Not good in the first half. Spurs, all credit to them. They've taken the game right to us. And they're all good value for the lead right now. They are. So just bollocks to them. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Chuck a like on this video. I'll be back for the start of the second half. You don't go anywhere. Or if you're going to go somewhere, come back at the start of the second half. See you in a bit. Bollocks. everyone, I'm back. Right, let's talk about that first half performance, eh? Absolutely shocking. All credit to Spurs, they were brilliant. Started the game like an absolute train. Long ball up the pitch. Harry Kane wins the header, beats Phil Jones to it. And then it's laid off for Christian Eriksen, who just curls it past David De Gea to give them a lead after 11 seconds. And it sort of continued like that. Spurs dominating play, getting right at United's defence. The second goal was a calamity from Manchester United's point of view because, you know, I mean, Phil Jones has had an absolute double day, man. You cannot do that at this level. He's just completely not set properly. The ball's come in there. He's got his body all wrong. He's facing towards the goal. And you know, he should be dealing with that all day long. There's no doubt about it. Why go with the right foot anyway to clear that from that angle? You're facing goal. Why use your right foot? It's only going to tease the chance that it might go towards the goal. And, of course, it did that straight past David De Gea. Ruud van Nistelrooy-esque finish. I mean, I'm looking at the stats at half-time. Phil Jones has had 100% pass completion so far in that first half, including the pass into his own net. So, you know, he's had a great bit of run of form, though, Phil Jones. Let's not just throw him under the bus immediately. He's been brilliant for us recently. He really has. But not tonight. Not tonight. I mean, you could argue that he's at fault for the first goal that they scored, not winning the header against Kane after 3 seconds into the game, just not switched on, completely napping. And then you can also argue, you know, well, you definitely can argue that he's had a mare for the second goal, because that was just one of the worst own goals I've ever seen. And by worst own goals, I mean one of the best. It's like a great finish from Phil Jones. What are you doing, pal? So, absolutely gutted from us. That totally took the wind out of ourselves, because it's like, right, we're fighting to get back into this game now. We can do it. We just need to get another goal and all things are square. But no, Phil Jones scores that Oggy. And then, of course, Manchester United are 2-0 down. And then Spurs could have perhaps had another goal as well, because they had, you know, a penalty shout ruled out, which potentially was a penalty. So, you know, it's been a bad first half for Manchester United. But, you know, the thing about football is it is a game of two halves. And although we did have a calamity in that first half, there's nothing to say that we can't go out there and score 3 in the second half and win this game. We can. We just need to believe we can. Based on that first half performance, you'd have to say it's going to be difficult because we just didn't create enough. Spurs look bang up for it. But things can change. You know, Spurs have historically always been a bottle job club, especially against us. I remember one game, I believe Spurs were winning 3-0 at half-time against Manchester United. This is when Sir Alex was in charge. And we scored 5 in the second half and we beat them 5-3. You know, this is nowhere near the sort of level team that we had back then. But it can be done. And unless we actually go for it in the second half straight from the off, then we don't really stand a chance. So I just want to see real attacking from Manchester United. But of course, we've got to keep it tight at the back as well, you know, because it's no good scoring 1 and conceding 1. We've got to score and not concede now in this second half. Otherwise, Spurs will win the game. So, you know, defensively, we were poor in that first half. There's a lot of people saying Ashley Young needs to come off. That first half performance was poor from him. You know, him and Phil Jones, I think, letting the side down in the first half. But, you know, again, with Ashley Young, he's been in great form for us this season. Jose Mourinho getting the best out of him. So I'm not too worried about either of those in terms of form going forward. But for this game, you know, they couldn't have chosen a worse game to not turn up. Because this, of course, is a huge game in context of the season for us. Trying to catch City, who are winning. Trying to get further away from Spurs, who are rivaling us, if you want, for those top 4 spots. And this will give them a huge boost if they win. Right, the second half is just about to get underway here. Still waiting to hear from that monstrosity Henry Hotspur. Where is he? He's having a nightmare, but I'm sure wherever he is driving over right now, he's got a big smug smile on his poxy face. So here we go. The second half is underway. Come on, United. Let's do this. The pitch glistening here at Wembley Stadium. Spurs, you know, not had a great time of it this year. But they're having a great time tonight. I was hearing before the game that after 5 games they've played against the top 4 so far this season, they've lost 4 of them. So this is their 6th and they're currently winning it 2-0. Spurs up the right-hand side of United's pitch here, United's half, and they put the ball in. Oh, dear, no. No. Oh, no! Oh, he's offside and David De Gea makes the save anyway, but scary stuff there. Again from Manchester United. Tottenham having a lot of joy down that side of the pitch, you know. Manchester United's left side, Ashley Young there. They're having a lot of joy down there. They seem to be targeting that area. They're playing the ball down there. And they are, you can see why. They're exploiting the space they're getting there. It's just not working out, that whole combination on the left-hand side of the pitch. I don't think we've made any changes at half-time. Let me take a look. So no changes at half-time for me to report here. Just the same 11 players starting this game. And here we go, Spurs again. Harry Kane holding the ball up in United's third. Crikey. Chris Smalling doing a good bit of defending there to get us away. Come on, get your heads up. Lukaku on the ball here in the centre circle. He looks for the ball over the top there. Jesse Lingard's got it. He takes it forward. Ball comes. Oh, it's Pogba on the edge of the area. Have a pop ball. It's the shittest shot you've ever seen. He takes it to his left and just right at a Spurs defender there. I don't know why he didn't hit that first time on his right foot. It was just begging to be hit. Fucking hell. Come on, United. That's it. That's it. No! Giving the ball away again deep in the third of Tottenham. Alex Rudd with a Twitter mention here. Thank you very much. He says, check out Pig and the Hen podcast, Mr. Flying Pig HD. Thank you very much, pal. Retweeted. Shout out to Alex Rudd there. Absolute legend. Always supporting the channel. Much appreciate it. Heiko, Mr. Flying Pig is back indoors and had a haircut and live streaming on YouTube. I haven't had a haircut actually, mate. I need a haircut. It's just that it's wet at the moment from the bath that I had before the game. Had to wash the sins off me. Do you know what I mean? My God. Come on. 47 minutes, 47 seconds gone in the game. United have to put in a pretty special second half performance to turn this game around. Oh, Spurs created another chance there. It's our captain, Antonio Valencia, who manages to get the ball away, but he's long balled it up the pitch and just given possession to Spurs once again here. You know, we are the side that has to attack and make things happen here. So far, it's Spurs who are doing the attacking in this second half. Got me a cup of coffee on the go, lads. I think those boys needed something like that at half-time because the energy in the first half was poor. Second rate in every aspect of the game to Spurs. Spurs looking much a better side, I have to say. Son with a chance on the edge of the area. Oh, crikey, he's almost scored. Son on the edge of the area. He manages to get a shot away. It's a little bit of a trickling dribbler, but it's just gone inches wide of David De Gea's right post there. It could have been 3-0 here at the start of the second half. That really would have been a calamity. Everybody who's tuning in right now, thank you so much for joining in with the live stream. Do me a favour, chuck a like on this video. Thank you so much for interacting in the comments section. Keep that up. I'll keep referring back to them and pick out some of you guys' comments to shout you guys out and also answer whatever you've got to ask me. Become the Teapot. How's it going? He said, where is Henry? I don't care, to be honest, you know. I'm past the point of caring because as soon as he does set up, it's just going to be a complete tosser, isn't he? Because Spurs are beating us right now. But anyway, he's had to work a little bit later than originally planned. So he needs to get his priorities right, personally, I think. You know. Manchester United Spurs at Wembley, huge game. What's he doing? Fucking working. That's no good, is it? He should be here. But there we have it anyway. 50 minutes gone in the game and Spurs with another chance. David De Gea manages to clutch the ball to his chest there and break down that attack from Spurs, of which there have been many so far in this first half. United now coming down the right-hand side. Ball played into Lukaku. He holds it up, passes it to Pogba. Come on, that's a foul, ref! Alexis Sanchez brought down. Yes, it is a foul. And he takes a free kick, short one. Right, let's see what Alexis Sanchez can do now. I tweeted before the game, let's see what this man can do. You know, he's coming on a lot of money. It was a great deal. Henrik Mkhitaryan going the other way. But the reason we've signed him and got rid of Mkhitaryan is because we want to see a bit of magic from this man. He is capable of doing it. He's a wizard of a footballer. He's been Arsenal's best player for a good few years. Really seasoned Premier League player. And he should gel in a side like Manchester United pretty much instantly because he's got the talent. I want to see more from him, though. I'm not seeing anything from him tonight, really. First off, in the first half, there was a moment where he's threaded Jesse Lingard through on goal right after Spurs scored their opening goal, and that was a nice bit of play from him. But other than that, I haven't seen too much. But, of course, a player like that can make something happen in the blink of an eye. So I just really excited to see what he's going to do. But let's hope he does actually do something. Ben Davies on the left-hand side. He's looking for Harry Kane. Oh, come on, ref. It's a foul. He's not giving it. Spurs attack once again. They go down the right-hand side looking to exploit that side of the pitch once again from Manchester United there. And luckily, the cross-in goes over. Antonio Valencia is currently on the ball. Phil Jones, what are you doing, pal? He's just giving the ball away. He's having an absolute shocker. Oh, and Spurs diving headed chance from them. And luckily it's cleared away. Sort it out, Phil Jones. What are you doing? That was absolutely poor. I believe it was Phil Jones anyway, I mean, I'm watching it on quite a fuzzy stream here, so... yeah, might have not been Phil Jones, but he was in this position anyway. So if it was, sort your life out, Phil. You're having a bad game. Gary Wells comments and says, we are defending like Arsenal. We are defending like Arsenal tonight. Go wash your mouth out with soap, pal. Go wash your fingers, actually, considering that's what typed it. Unacceptable. We are not Arsenal, okay? We're having a mare, though. We are. This is not good. We've got a corner. Here we go. Whip corner in. Oh, and it's gone to Alexis Sanchez. He tried to nod it down into a dangerous area there, but it's just hit a Spurs shirt. And it's cleared away. Oh, no. Spurs throw in. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Become the Teapot says you're defending like a team with no defence. And then below no defence Arsenal. Yeah, you sort of tailed off in terms of making sense towards the end of that sentence there, pal. But I get your sentiments. We are defending poorly. The left-hand side of the pitch, in particular for us, is a really weak position in this game. It's just where everything Spurs are having any joy is going down. They're going down the left every time. Just to give you a rundown of the other games currently going on. Bournemouth are beating Chelsea 3-0. What? Are you serious? Bournemouth are beating Chelsea 3-0 right now. That's insane. Oh shit, here comes Spurs with another chance. Oh, Dele Alli to Harry Kane. Harry Kane with a shot from the edge of the area and it's trickled past Amadeus post. Oh my days. Newcastle beating Burnley 1-0. Everton beating Leicester 2-0. Southampton and Brighton drawing 1-1. Man City beating West Brom 1-0. And 0-0 in the Stoke Watford game. So there you go. City go further ahead of us unless we really change this game around right now. They have been great this season, you have to say. They've only lost one game. They've been brilliant this season. It's down to Manchester United to close that gap. And based on tonight's performance, we're not going to be able to do that. We brought Sanchez in. He was hopefully supposed to be the shot in the arm that we needed to get us back on track, give us that extra bit of quality. But, I mean, the players have let us down tonight so far anyway. I've barely seen anything from Sanchez. Don't put too much on him right now. He's only just come in, the lad. He's in a new team. It is different. And this is a big game as well against Tottenham. This isn't a gimme game by any stretch of the imagination. But Paul Pogba's not turned up. Lukaku I've seen very little from. These are the players that you need to be making stuff happen and to be performing. They've come in for 85 and 90 million pounds respectively. So they've got to do it, but they're just not. They're just not doing it tonight. Still waiting for something to happen for Manchester United here. We've got the ball on the left-hand side of the pitch now. Passing it around, possession's not been too bad, but possession without intent is piss poor, quite frankly. Ball goes up to Lukaku. He's got good strength. He holds it up and he gets the shot off. That's better. That's what we want to see. Get the ball into Lukaku, feed the beast, and he will score. But we're not been feeding him very well. He's malnutritioned at the moment. We need to feed that beast. But that's really good from Lukaku. The ball's coming over the top. He's latched onto it. He's managed to muscle the defender off. Really good hold-up play. And actually, no, he's not held it up. He's just got a straight shot off. So straight shot off from Lukaku. Really good play from him there. Ball comes into the box from a corner, and Hugo Lloris is out to meet it and punch it away. It goes out to Antonio Valencia. Can he get it back in there? 56 minutes, 16 seconds gone on the stream that I'm watching. Somebody saying that I'm a few minutes behind. I may well be. Apologies for that. Please don't spoil it and tell me, you know, if we score, you know, I'll be happy, but don't. Hugo Lloris picks the ball up here. Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing we've done for a while. And all it really was a long ball over the top to Lukaku. And it was Lukaku's own skill that's enabled him to get a shot away, you know. So, in terms of what we've created tonight, it's been poor. You know, not to say that doesn't work sometimes. Obviously, Spurs got their first goal by doing that very thing. But, yeah, I mean, it's not good enough. We don't really have the capabilities to rip them open at the moment. Gungshi, how's it going, my friend? He has just sent me a super chat of 500 Taiwanese dollars. You're an absolute legend. You high roller over there, pal. No, appreciate it, mate. He's commented and said, "Here, pig, buy yourself some beer to numb the pain of United losing to Hensler." Oh, no, come on. Thank you very much, Gungshi. That's exactly what I'll use it for if in fact that's how it finishes. But no, come on, United. Let's sort it out now, you know. We've got just over 30 minutes to turn this game around. We can do it. You know, we can. Spurs look bang up for it. That's the only problem. We've come up against a really good Spurs side, and we've just not turned up tonight. It's been poor from us. So we've got half an hour to turn it around. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. But yeah, thank you so much for that, Gangshi. Absolute legend. Always one of the legends supporting this channel monetarily as well. So really appreciate it, man. Oh. 58 minutes, 10 seconds gone. Marcus Rashford is warming up on the side of the pitch here. Are we going to see Marcus Rashford come into the game? I think we need to do something. We need to inject something into this game because at the moment it is very tepid, very poor, mundane performance from Manchester United. You know, Marcus Rashford might just give us that shot in the arm we need. He has the ability to take a man on. He's not scared to run at defenders. That's something we need right now because we're not creating nearly enough. Gary Wells, the hen dare not come. He's scared you will wring his neck. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be having frickin' Coco Van later. 59 minutes, 4 seconds gone in the game. To be honest, where the fuck is this guy? You know? Where actually is this guy? He's supposed to be here, watch the game. You know, what's he doing? Is he just like sat in his car pleasuring himself to this scoreline at the moment? What's annoying about this, Christian Eriksen in the centre of the pitch, gets his head up, passes it back, is that Spurs are looking the more likely to make something happen. You know, they look very confident on the ball. Again, they go down Manchester United's left-hand side of the pitch there. Again, the ball goes into a dangerous area. Oh, and Dele Alli almost latches on the end of it to make something happen for Spurs there. Manchester United, can we counter? This is absolutely shit. It really is, you know, it really is shit from us. I mean, how much money have we spent on this squad and they play like this? I mean, they're just second best at everything at the moment. You know, Paul Pogba has been the invisible man, even with, he's not quite been the invisible man because of that stupid red stripe down his hair. It's like a floating red striped toupee in the middle of the pitch, you know? He's just the invisible man minus that shocking hairdo, which you can't miss. Other than that, he's invisible. Lukaku up top there. He's had one real chance so far, which was fair play to him. It was a decent half chance, fashioned pretty much by himself. And he's got a shot off at Lloris, but it was saved, you know. Other than that, what have we actually created in this game? Sanchez is supposed to come in, be this magic man for us. He's done piss all so far. Lukaku, go on, son, send him away. Jesse Lingard on the ball. Jesse does well to switch play to the left-hand side of the pitch. Ashley Young. Martial, what can you do, pal? Great bit of skill from Martial. He's run. He's penetrating Spurs' defence. Oh, and he's been tackled. But that was positive from Martial there. Good bit of play there. That's what we need. And Pogba has plucked the ball out of the air very well, but then he's dispossessed. You are shit, Paul. You are shit, Paul Pogba. £89 million. More like an £80 million turd in the centre of the pitch there, just stinking up the place. What are you doing? Here he is again on the ball. Do something, Paul. And he's fouled. He's fouled. He's drawn a foul. He's won us a foul. Nice one, Paul. Best bit of the freaking game from you tonight. Get him off. Get him off now. It's looking like Marcus Rashford will be coming on for Paul Pogba. Is that what's happening? I agree with that if that's happening, because he has been so poor tonight. It's not Lingard going off, is it? Two double substitution from Manchester United. Jesse Lingard goes off the pitch. On for Marouane Fellaini comes on for Jesse. And Paul Pogba off the pitch. Get off, Paul. Juan Mata comes on the pitch. Good move by Jose Mourinho there. You know, not often that I'm happy to see Fellaini come on the pitch, but I think we need something else right now. We need just a presence up there, somebody to ping the ball into. He can do that, you know. He's a good target man to have. You know, Lukaku's not capable of doing it himself right now, so we need to get Marouane Fellaini on there with that gravitational pull melon of his. And then Paul Pogba, happy to see the back of him in this game. What has he done? What have you done for me lately, Paul Pogba? Nothing. Yes, come on, counter-attack from Manchester United here. Anthony Martial's on the ball. What are you going to do, Anthony? Oh, and he's dispossessed. That was like taking candy from a baby. Martial not having the best of games tonight either. You know, at least he is being positive and trying to make things happen down United's left. But, you know, it's poor once again from us. It is. Carmichael comments, hi Carmichael, he says, Pogba just mooning about the pitch rather than putting effort in. I told you, that's exactly what I got from his performance today. It's like, try mate. I don't care how much money you're on a week. I don't care what you've done to your hair. What I care about is how you perform out there on that pitch and the effort that you put in. It's one thing to play badly, but it's another thing to not look like you put 110% out in there. Definitely deserve to go off the pitch, but it comes to something, doesn't it? It comes to something when your world record signing at the time, Paul Pogba, is getting substituted off. You know, with 30 minutes left in a game like this, where we're 2-0 down against Tottenham Hotspur. What does that actually tell you about Paul Pogba, you know? Would have Fergie taken Paul Scholes off in this situation now? No, he wouldn't have, would he? Because he's a genius. He'd have left him on there for that moment of magic. But we're not going to get that moment of magic from Paul Pogba tonight because he can't be asked tonight, you know? It's a joke, really. It is a joke. He's so hit and miss, it's unreal. It's like when he can be asked, when he's up for it, he can play like one of the best midfielders in the world. But he really has to be up for it. That's the problem. He's not like giving you a 7 out of 10 consistently every week with the odd 9 out of 10 performance. No. He's giving you a 9 one week. Then he's giving you a 4 the next week. And it's just too inconsistent from him. Oh, my day! Spurs with a shot from distance there. Christian Eriksen from maybe 35, 40 yards out. He had David De Gea worried there. It was a knuckle ball. And thankfully for us, it just finished about half a foot wide of the post, if that. Couple of inches wide of the post there. Dodgy stuff. And United looking absolutely second best. Looking like we are going to lose this game. But, you know, we've got to just keep believing. We've come back from adversity like this before. Let's not forget. But we did have a better team then. 30 minutes roughly left in the game, including stoppage time. 65 minutes, 26 seconds gone. What can you do, United? Spurs again coming forward with the attacks. Son has had a really good game against us. And another shot from distance, 30 yards out. This time it's Ben Davies with a shot. They're all getting in on the act. That's how shit United are today. That's how poor we're defending. Ben Davies is having pops from distance. I'm really glad Henry's not here tonight, you know. Alk Mamoot comments, Pogba 350k a week? Really? Oh, don't depress me even more, pal. 350k a week? He shouldn't be on 350 pence a week, let alone £1,000 a week. Based on this performance, it's a shame they don't get paid based on their performances, you know. If so, Paul Pogba would have earned about £7.50 this season. Oh, and it's another shot by Spurs. Harry Kane on the edge of the area. He couldn't get his laces through it. He couldn't get full contact with it there. It's a very soft effort in the end there. But another chance by Spurs. Going down United's left-hand side. They've got so much joy going down there tonight. And the ball comes in there. Nobody there to intercept. Nobody there to make the challenge. Harry Kane, edge of the air with another free opportunity to score. And thankfully for us, doesn't find his 100th Premier League goal. Kyle Fiore comments, Pogba should be on 2 loaves of bread a week. That is generous, my friend. I think half a loaf is good enough. 1 slice for every day of the week is what he's worth, if that. And that's just to keep him alive. "67 minutes, 22 seconds gone." Baratendu Sumil comments, Lukaku and Pogba both go missing in the big games. You know, I have to agree with that. I do. You know, look at this season. Look at last season with Paul Pogba. Just very, very poor against the big teams. Are Spurs really a big team though, you know? At the moment they're beating us 2-0, so... Yeah, they are a big team. I'm just taking a piss. But here we go. Christian Eriksen with loads of space. Who's closing him down? Yeah, Pochettino knows they're getting the joy on that side of the pitch. Every single move from Spurs is going down Ashley Young's side of the pitch. He's been torrid tonight. Really poor from him. You know, he has been great for us this season. Don't all jump on Ashley Young, but I mean, tonight he's been poor. Phil Jones tonight, great for us this season, been poor. Just having too many players having a bad night tonight for us. And of course, oh no, Spurs with a great chance! Oh, and it's hit the post and it's gone wide. Hung-Sun Min with a sitter of an opportunity. How the hell are we allowing him to get in that position unmarked? It is dreadful defended out there from Manchester United. And Hung-Sun Min hits David De Gea's near post and it just rifles across the goal line and out of play there. But that could have easily been another goal there from Spurs. They're absolutely battering us. Christian Eriksen with a corner for Spurs here. Hyper Shane comments, would have started Shaw, to be honest. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's easy to say that with hindsight. You know, Ashley Young's been great for us this season, put in some great performances. Could have easily put in another great performance for us tonight. But he just hasn't, has he? So yeah, based on his performance, I'd have much rather seen Shaw start. Mate, what's going on? Fellaini's coming off. Hang on a second, we've just put Marouane Fellaini on as a substitute there. And now he has been substituted off. Has he picked up an injury? What's going on there? He did look terrible for the few minutes he was on there, by the way. But it's Ander Herrera who has come on the pitch for Marouane Fellaini. And Marouane Fellaini goes straight down the tunnel. He's not a happy bunny. He's obviously injured there. That's the only explanation, because he was only on the pitch for a few minutes there. And that is poor. We've used all our substitutes now. Fellaini had to come off. I missed that where he picked up an injury, but he must have... He's had a poor time of it of late with injuries and stuff, which is a shame because he looked revitalised under Jose for United and actually was one of our better performers for a good spell. But, I mean, you know, just injured there. So United have used all our substitutions. We will not be seeing Marcus Rashford. We will not be seeing him. Because it's Ander Herrera who's come on for Marouane Fellaini. Come on, Romelu. What can you do, pal? No, Romelu Lukaku, you are absolutely shit. What was that? He gets the ball in a dangerous position. He can't find a simple pass to a teammate, you know. These players are bottling it. David De Gea gets the ball back. He's almost given the ball away to Spurs' attacker there. Oh, look who it is.
Woo! Bournemouth 3, Chelsea now.
That's mad, isn't it? That's mad.
Woo! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, son. Woo! That's the difference of energy levels in here. What can I say? Look at the game. Or what was I doing not being here for the start of the peg and head shot? I am so sorry. No excuses there. But it is 2-0 to the mighty Tottenham. Been listening to it in the car all evening.
Look who's decided to turn up,
half. Here we go. Who's this? Who's this on the ball? Absolutely destroying. What's going on? We're just passing the ball around your like it's some kind of training session. What is this? You explain. You've been watching it.
You're an absolute wanker.
You've been watching it. Explain to me. What is going on?
Spurs are looking better than us right now.
Listen, where's the conviction in your voice?
I'll tell you what it is.
You look like a destroyed man
I'll tell you what it is, Henry. We've got too many high-paid prima donna wankers who just aren't capable of putting in 100%. Paul Pogba's been substituted off today. £90 million that twat cost us. He's been dreadful, right? All credit to Spurs. They've absolutely gone for it. They've exploited Manchester United's left-hand side of the pitch. Ashley Young's been poor, and they know he's been poor. They've been exploiting that space. Of course, it doesn't help when Phil Jones, one of our best defenders this season, bangs one in to his own net.
Was that a nice one, was it?
It was a great finish. Yeah, it was. It was a great finish. And then, of course, you know, we just started the game sleeping and let Spurs right in for a goal after 11 seconds. So it's, you know...
I honestly think one of the key differences between this game and the previous fixture at Old Trafford, Harry Kane. We didn't have Harry Kane last game. I know he hasn't scored tonight, but from what I've heard, he's been instrumental. Jones and Smalling have been struggling with him all day long. He's a world-class player. He's the best player on the pitch. You know, it's Harry Kane. That is... I think that really does just give us the focus to be able to go out and beat teams like United.
Bastard, mate. I knew you'd be coming in here with this
good at Wembley. This ain't
rubbish.
right, Harley. This Wembley. This is neutral ground, is it? Tottenham were the shit season Wembley. We've been shit hot at Wembley recently. Now we're fucking slapping you 2-0, aren't we?
Fair enough. I mean, Harry Kane, you know, he did win the header for Spurs' first goal as well. So yeah, but other than that, I ain't been too impressed with him. He's had a few shots. They've all been poor.
So one of the quickest goals ever, wasn't it? Sort of more Usain Bolt than a game of football, wasn't it? With that goal.
But I mean, look at this though. Spurs surging forward, dominating us,
attacking
us.
Oh my days! Put it into the stands, but it doesn't matter.
Harry Kane with another shot, that Rodney Trotter.
It doesn't matter, Juan Mata, because there's nothing you can do right now. We are all over you. I think your heads have dropped. United's players' heads have dropped. Why are you not in this? It's only 2-0.
We're not in this. We're not even in this.
2-0.
We're not
Why
even
are
in
you
this.
not in it?
We're not in it.
Why are you
We're
not
not fucking in it.
Have you been in it at any point during this game?
For 2 minutes after you scored the first goal, we attacked and we did okay.
And then you've just dropped off.
I haven't seen anything from Alexis Sanchez. I haven't seen anything from Romelu Lukaku. Nothing from Paul Pogba, who's now gone off. Our big name players just asleep, man. Not performing.
Is this a big worry for Manchester United at the moment? No, it's got to be. This result here has got to be concerning for you. You should not be getting dominated by Tottenham Hotspur if you are that much bigger and better team than us, which I just don't think you are at the moment. I don't think you are.
It's a bad night at the office, mate. That's what it is, you know. For
why is it? You just signed Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, and it's a bad night at the office for Alexis Sanchez. Just not performing, man. I don't know what it is, but just these players are not performing. Ashley Young's had the worst performance of the season. Phil Jones has had his worst performance of the season. Pogba, worst performance of the season. You know, the list goes on. They're just playing absolutely shite. You can't really do much about it, you know, when the players are just not turning up.
I'm trying to really feel your pain right now, but it's tricky. When I'm having so much joy, it's another shot. Oh, it's just whiskers away from the post there by Kane.
Another chance there.
Could have been a goal for Kane there. It should be 3-0. I think Son's had a direct shot against the keeper. It's been shot after shot after shot every 2 or 3 minutes or so from Spurs. Has it not? Has it not? It has been.
Listen, we beat you last time around, mate. You know, all this does is even things up. We still got 15 minutes left anyway. Fuck you, mate. Come on, United.
Christian Eriksen.
And it's a corner to
Did you
Spurs.
see Mora at half time? Oh,
Yeah,
he signed
yeah.
25 million. What absolute
Good
bargain
signing.
straight from PSG.
It's a good signing.
He's won Ligue 1 about 4 times now in a row. I know that doesn't mean too
Doesn't
much,
mean
but
anything.
still. Well, it means something,
No, it
doesn't
doesn't.
it? He's played with the likes
No,
of Zlatan.
it means nothing.
He's played with Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, at PSG, not against them.
When-
It's a one-team league, mate. They're going to win it every year.
Go on, Tottenham. Just put another goal just to shut the pig up again. Come on.
But anyway, Lucas Moura is a good player, so it is a good signing.
Is it a deflection?
Man.
Jones looks pissed off.
Yeah, he's putting on those faces that he does and everything. Not in a good way. But yeah, it's just chance after chance after chance after chance after chance.
Why are we just lining up? It doesn't even look like a real game of football. Tottenham players literally stood just outside the 6-yard box, just lining up to take shots at the moment. Are you? Is this real? Am I
Calm down,
dreaming?
mate.
I'm
Calm
sleeping.
down,
I'm in
mate.
some
Calm
weird
down,
dream.
mate.
I'm gonna wake up and it's.
Spurs corner in. Calm down, mate. Listen, enjoy this.
Where's
man.
the game? I was
Enjoy
looking forward
this,
to the
man.
game. This is our biggest fixture of,
You
of the
fucking
whole
wanker.
of the whole year, isn't it? I feel terrible I missed this. Why have I missed? That's the worst thing about this evening that I missed. I wasn't here.
That's
At
the
least
best
you
thing
were
about this
here
evening, mate.
to tell everyone.
That is the best thing about this evening, mate. I couldn't have put up with you for 70 plus minutes of this shit.
Mourinho, what are you gonna do, son? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Come on, United. Here we go. Make something happen now. We've used all our substitutions as well. Fellaini came on and went off 3 minutes later. An injury.
I mean, I'm just so, as you can see right now. Yes, sorry for my lateness once again. Obviously here for the end of the game. Obviously we're going to have a nice good bit of showtime or a good bit of a chat after this game.
Have your bollocks
lots
grown
to
or something,
talk about.
mate? You sound you've got more bass in your voice. You're deeper. Has this wind made your bollocks
No, it's
grow?
because I've been shouting in the car every time we scored. It's only twice, but I was shouting hard. I'll tell you.
Antonio Valencia coming down the right hand side. What can you do?
I've got a bit of Sean Dyche on the go, haven't I? A bit of Sean Dyche. But yeah, I mean, I'm just absolutely overwhelmed by the fact that you're not giving us a game at all. You're only.
It's a bad game from us. It's a bad game.
It's Manchester United, right? Is Jose Mourinho.
Listen, Maximilian7 comments and says, chill, Henry, you lot are still missing top 4. Let's not forget that. Who's above
We're not in the
who
top
in the
4
league?
right now.
Who is above who in the league?
Okay. Well, let's just forget about the league positions right now. And let's talk about the game, because that's what's going on, isn't it?
Any team can beat any team on any
Yes.
given night, man. We have
Anyone
not
can have
turned
a
up.
bad night.
Spurs are
Anyone
bang
can
up for
have
it
a-
tonight.
very
MK
true.
Dons beat us 4-0 a couple of years ago.
Very true.
Tonight, you're MK Dons.
Very true, but I can't remember Tottenham being decimated by another team all season like this. In this way. We've been in every game. You have not been in this game all game. That is massive concerns for Manchester United and Jose at the moment. It has to be. I can see it in your face. It has to be. To you out there, Manchester United fans, it has to be worrying.
Wait, it's definitely worrying, man. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back at the moment for Manchester United. Or 2 steps back in this case. Son's had a great game against us tonight, I think.
I told you, he's a brilliant player. I think
He's coming off.
You can't say Tottenham have a better team than United. That's not true. That's not true. But I think we do have more fire in our bellies, and you can see that tonight.
Tonight you can. What happened in the last game we played, Joe? Martial popped up at the end there.
Sure,
there's
but
not much between the sides.
that was still a much more competitive
Yeah,
game.
there was not much
What's
between
going
the
on
sides
tonight then? Is it Harry Kane? Does he make the difference? He hasn't scored a goal, but have you seen Harry Kane
No, I don't think he's
causing
made the
problems?
difference. He's made a couple. It's more been Christian Eriksen's son that have been causing the problems. Listen, Harry Kane's been good. He has, he's had a few shots, had a hand in the first goal. He's been decent. I can't fault him, but he's not the reason why Spurs are playing so well. Spurs are just playing very well as a team, and United are shit as a team.
That's good to hear. Here we go. United, here we go. Something for you to get excited about.
Valencia picks the ball up on the
actually
right-hand side of the pitch.
something
Gets a ball in there, Antonio! Herrera on the ball now. Oh, it's shit from United! We passed it out of play. We've given the ball away to Spurs yet again. Miscommunication from the players.
At least you had a bit of the ball. That's what I wanted to see. A bit of, bit of us, bit of you. Yeah? That's how football works, yeah?
You're absolutely right. But yeah, I mean, Spurs have been dominant tonight. Manchester United have just been their little bitch. Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba, Martial.
It must hurt. I bet you wish that you'd had this result against anyone else in the top 6, but no, it had to be Tottenham Hotspur decimated you this evening, didn't it? It just had to be, didn't it?
Hang on, Spurs come forward yet again here. Antonio Valencia with a good challenge. No, we've given the ball away.
And again, you're unable to just get rid of it. It is terrible from you.
We can't string a few passes together. We can't break Spurs down. We can't get into.
Here we go. Pick the right pass. He has done. Is it Kane in the box?
It is, but he's just got away from him there.
Ashley Young's been able to Martial it out. And it's a throw-in, is it, to Tottenham?
YouTube commentator says
to United.
Sanchez is shit. Calm down, all right? It's Alexis Sanchez's first start for Manchester United.
Reaction. It's going to be a tricky.
It's going to take some time, you know. It's not. We were all hoping for that dream start performance from him, but it's just not happened, you know. But I think that's a lot down to the team. What have we actually done tonight?
He has been booed a lot this evening. For some players, that has a positive impact, doesn't it? For some players, they'll get booed and they'll think, no, fuck you. I'm good. I'm going to score some goals. But maybe for Alexis, actually, he's crying inside. He's thinking, Tottenham fans don't like me. And
I think he doesn't give a shit about Tottenham fans.
Get out of here. He probably doesn't, does he? But
he doesn't give a shit.
He obviously hasn't had the best of nights.
It's not like he's not trying. That's the thing. He's just not had a good game. He's not had the ball very much.
Here we go. Tottenham on the attack again.
Look at this. This is absolutely shite from United. Spurs dominating us all over the pitch. Why can't we get the ball and do something with it?
Why are we just standing on the edge of your box? Your players are just playing this weird kind of zonal defence. You're not coming to get the ball from us. You're not defending in a way that you should be when you're 2-0 down. You should be at us, getting the ball and running it up the other end of the pitch. Isn't that how counter-attacks work? All I can see is we're basically camped in your side of the field. It almost looks like the Tottenham players aren't really trying to score again. We're just keeping a bit of possession and just waiting for the opportunity to have a shot on target again.
How the team is set up and organised, it does look like we're the team who's 2-0 up, just sitting back looking to defend, you know.
Very much so.
This is absolutely dreadful from United. We can't do anything with the ball. When we get it, we give it away.
It's very concerning.
Gungshi in the house says this is our worst performance in a while.
Sorry, I might not be people's biggest fan. I love you guys, right? Love you United peeps out there. But tonight, maybe you're not loving me so much because I am loving this Tottenham Hotspur performance right now.
Paul Lucas, no passing and slow build-up when we do get the ball. Totally agree. It's just absolutely poor from United. You know, we can barely string the passes together. It is slow. There's no tempo to our play. There's no sort of silky passing going on. We're just gifting the ball every time to Spurs, and they're the ones that are doing something with it. You know, here they come again. Here they come again.
Did United player have a touch there? No, it is a throw in to you. It's Juan Mata. Let's take the throw in your half. Oh, Valencia. I think you got yourself a free kick there.
Alex Rudd, what are you doing to me, pal? Why are you sending me these freaking gifts on Twitter, mate? I don't appreciate it, mate.
I like the look of that. Looks like me happy and you not.
Nah, fair enough, Alex. They're good, mate. Well done. Fucking Arsenal fan, though.
Ooh. I don't know, I'm just
so nice happy. One for that, Alex. I like that.
So happy. Cheers. I don't really know what to say. It is a shame that it hasn't been more of a game, you know? Because that's kind of deep down what we're hoping for. I mean, I'm not saying I wasn't hoping for this, but you know, I'm kind of just in disbelief because I didn't think that we were that much. You know,
I was hoping for more of a game as well, to be honest with you, mate.
I bet you were.
I was expecting more of a game as well.
That's the question marks. Who's to blame for this evening? You can't just say, "Oh, we had an off game." You've got to point fingers at this sort of performance. And who is it? The players? Is it the managers? Is everybody?
It's a combination.
What's going on at United?
The players haven't performed. Not one of these United players have put in a great performance tonight. And of course, the tactics from Mourinho once again been exposed as being too negative. You cannot fault Pochettino's attacking style of play. You can't. Every time they go for it, you know, and they always do well. They always create chances. With United, you just don't know what United's going to turn up. If we are going to create, and tonight's been one of those times when we just haven't, and I think a lot of that is down to the tactics, but also the players, you know, just haven't got this style of play, haven't got this system, or they're just not turned up tonight, you know. I think that's certainly the case in the likes of Pogba. He looked disinterested, he looked poor, he didn't look like having that fire in his belly that he needs. Lukaku's been starved of opportunities at the top of the pitch. I feel sorry for him, but again, he's had a poor game. You know, individually, the team has not performed, which means as a team, we've not
Here we
performed.
go, Tottenham on the attack again. It's Harry Kane. Has he been stuck? He's
nothing
been
wrong with that,
taken
Red.
down.
Nothing
It's a
wrong with that,
free
Red.
kick to Tottenham. Of course it is. The way he went down, Kane doesn't go down like that unless he's just been absolutely fucking manhandled.
Antonio
Right,
Valencia comes
look
in
at
with a
this,
challenge.
Valencia
All
there.
right, he's tripped him up.
That's pretty
It
much
is a
studs
foul,
in
okay.
flesh from what I saw.
No, he's just tangled his leg up there. It's a foul, yes. Well done, yes.
Oh.
Spurs have got a free kick on the edge of the area. Bollocks, man. Harry Kane looking for his 100th goal. Will he be the man to take this free kick, or will it be Christian Eriksen? Maybe Eric Dyer?
You certainly hope so. I mean, what I do like about Tottenham this evening, let's speak about Spurs' performance. I think we've played our best team. Finally, we dropped Moussa Sissoko because he's been in and out of the team. He hasn't been good enough over the last few weeks or so. So, Dembele and Dyer done a fantastic job. Made Pogba and Matic look, bit shit tonight, really, considering, those two, fucking money-wise, how much you've spent on Pogba, etc. Supposed to be, like, world-class. Well,
Alex
it's not
Rincon
good
with
enough,
a...
is it? Not good enough from Tottenham.
Alex
Not
Rincon...
good enough from Manchester
Shut up.
United, sorry.
Shut up. Alex Rincon with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much,
Thank
Alex.
you so much. The only gooner that I like in the world there. He's a gooner, isn't he?
He says, shit performance. That first goal fucked us. Enjoy the We Beat United Cup parade, Henry. No, you're thinking of Alex Rudd.
Oh,
mate.
sorry.
Alex
Rincon's
is a
the
red.
United fan. Of course it is. Yes, it's Rudd, the gooner.
He said, enjoy the We Beat United Cup parade, Henry. It's so true, mate. This will make their year, won't it? Here we go. Here's Harry Kane's free kick on the edge of the area. It's shit. Piss off, Harry Kane.
Who cares? We're going to need a few videos. You're going to need the Real Madrid video, the United video. Oh.
Let's just have a look at the league table, shall we? Should we
We
have a look at the league
We
table?
started with our strongest team. We've obviously come out with the intention to do something on you this evening. Spurs needed the points. We needed the 3 points. We are in an absolute dogfight to finish in the top 4. United, you probably just rest on your laurels a bit this evening. You're thinking, we just signed Sanchez. We're absolutely fine. We're not going to win the league, but we're definitely finishing top 4. So we're still going to try. But are you trying as hard as Tottenham? No, you're not. Because you just don't have that same intensity. You don't have that same fucking... what you need right now.
Alex Rudd
Don't
with
have
a...
it.
Alex Rudd with a super chat here. Thank you very much. Alex, he says, I'm a gooner. I knew that. Henry doesn't pay
There we
attention.
go.
does he?
It was... I envisaged the super chat.
Harper
I
Hull.
envisaged it.
Harper Hull with a comment that's just tickled me. He says, Spurs will release a DVD of this match. That's the thing.
Well, I
They
was
will
just saying,
celebrate
we're going to need
this.
to make a lot of DVDs, aren't we? Because there are some good matches that we've been winning
Real
this
Madrid,
season.
so two DVDs this season. Where's your trophy parade, pal, for any title, any trophy? There isn't one. When's the last trophy
Well,
you
it should
won?
be coming. We're still in the FA Cup. Yes, we got a replay against Newport County, but they're coming to Wembley. If we could do Manchester United at Wembley, you'd like to think we'd be able to do Notts County, sorry, Newport at Wembley. So it's looking good for Tottenham. We're in the FA Cup. We're in the Champions
Fucking hell,
League.
man.
Obviously, we're not going to win the Premier League, but certainly looking at a top 4 finish. You've got to be. With Chelsea results 3-0 against Bournemouth last I saw. Liverpool slipping up against teams like Swansea, losing to West Brom in the FA Cup. Tottenham have the consistency. We've got the players. We've got Harry Kane. We're not losing to teams like Bournemouth 3-0. That hasn't happened at all.
We're just not
in the
making
last
anything happen here.
season.
Come on, lads. Sort your freaking lives out. 2 minutes left.
I want to
Come
see
on.
another goal from Tottenham. Just to shut you up one more time. Come on. Moussa Sissoko. Nice little pass back. Who's he found?
Ugh. Absolutely gash-tastic, lads. This is absolutely gash.
You weren't expecting this, were you? I'm gonna, because obviously I don't know what's been said before I got here this evening. I'm also going to listen to the video later and see what you were saying at the beginning of the video. Because I'd imagine it would have been something along the lines of, we're going to dick Tottenham here. No wonder Henry hasn't turned up. Because Tottenham are going to get destroyed today.
Incorrect, mate.
What were you saying
well,
then?
only
Tottenham
because
are going to destroy us
I
because
actually-
United are shit?
Yeah. I actually started the video just after the second goal, so, I wasn't saying anything like that.
Okay. Oh, so you weren't here nice and
That's
early.
it, I
then.
wasn't
Well,
here nice and
maybe
early.
you
Come on, United, chance! Oh,
Shooting
fucking
yourself
hell.
over
Over the
hit.
top there.
Why?
It's a
What was
goal
that? A
kick.
shot? Was it a cross?
Anthony Martial, what are you doing?
Over hit. Did you know he's like the 3rd most popular player in China? Martial. I don't know why. after Messi and Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean?
Why is
Nothing
that?
special about
Why is that?
Marcel, is there really? He's all right, but
Why is
he
that?
ain't no Harry Kane sort of bracket, is he?
Oh, my
Do you know what I mean?
You're insufferable prick. You're insufferable prick. I knew you were going to be like this, man.
Oh,
You're milking it, aren't you?
You
Every
knew it.
opportunity,
Why
you're
didn't
milking
you just
it.
text or phone and said, Henry, don't bother.
I should have done.
Don't bother.
I should have done. Dembele's come off now for Wanyama. I think Dembele's had a good game against us.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Wanyama, nice to see him come back from injury. Another strong key. He's been a key player for us in previous season. So hopefully he can get back to his strengths. I think he's probably the most defensively minded midfielder that we have at Tottenham. So obviously Dyer as well. So
Just to give you guys an update, 91 minutes, 22 seconds gone. 3 minutes just stoppage time. A minute and a half left for Manchester United to score 2 goals.
I mean,
it's
it's
not
all
looking good,
over,
is
isn't it? It's all over.
We just haven't looked like making anything happen either in the second
I am
half.
not quivering in my boots at all. Here we go. United with the late chance. He's brought down our player. It's a free kick to us.
Ben Davies.
He's only
Even he was getting in on the action, mate, having shots from
I think
distance.
Ben Davies is
They
good.
peppered us.
You know, I know Danny Rose has been coming back from injury, but I wouldn't drop Davies for Rose at the moment. I'd sell Rose, to be fair, if needs be. If Rose is not happy at the club, because I think Davies has been consistently very, very good for Tottenham.
Minute and a half in the game. I have to say, though, this is the worst performance from United this season, you know. Okay, Spurs have been good. Give them credit. They have been good. But this has been so
This is
shit
worse
from
than you
United.
losing to Huddersfield,
I
is
can't
it?
barely remember any chances that we've created. We've barely got in at Spurs' defence. Barely had a shot on goal, and Spurs have just battered us. They made our defenders look like absolute average freaking dog and duck mugs.
Tottenham, we're very good when we get a nose in front. If you look statistically, every time Tottenham score first, we usually win. Very much so. Same with United, to be fair. Same with most teams that are expected to be an elite sort of side. Once you get your nose in front, you're looking to secure the 3 points. That's why teams like Liverpool, you know, they're just not quite the same. Yeah, I know Liverpool are above Tottenham in the league at the moment, but I think that's why I genuinely think we have the consistency and the team to be looking to finish above. Yeah. Especially they're offloading Coutinho and
shove it up your ass, mate. Nobody cares.
Well, it's only 5 points between us now. Only the 5 points. Still lots of games left in the season. Chelsea lost this evening. It's all to play for, isn't it? These
dragged us
League
right
spaces.
down into the battle for top 4 again, hasn't it?
Very
this has
much
dragged
so.
us right
You're
back
lucky
down.
Chelsea have lost because it still gives,
you
a bit of a cushion there, doesn't it? But there's really not much in it at all. And with a performance like this, it has to be worrying for United. It has to be. It just goes to show that I think when Tottenham are playing... would you say Tottenham have been playing scintillating tonight? Our best football? I don't think so.
Shit! Tottenham with another chance at the end of the game here.
From what I've,
bollocks from us
I've
tonight.
seen, I know that we're just, you know, eking out the game.
Right,
now.
let's
That's
get full time.
Final whistle, 2-0, Tottenham Hotspur. Have some of that. Have some of that. And I'm happy you've signed Alexis Sanchez because it's almost like you've got a little bit of Arsenal in you. So it's almost like done one on the fucking Gooners as well. That's what it's about. Come on, get in. Woo!
United absolutely shit tonight. Fair play to Spurs. They battered us. You know, United were piss poor right from the top of the pitch down to the bottom. You know, Lukaku poor, Pogba terrible, Sanchez invisible, Phil Jones dreadful, Ashley Young pitiful. Shockingly bad performance from Manchester United tonight. That's all I'm going to say about it. Absolutely shocking. Right, I'm just going to end this live stream here, but I'm going to get back on immediately here with a post-match reaction live rant, so stick around on the channel. I'll be back in a few minutes with this smiling Cheshire cat of a prick sat next to me.
That's it. Are we going to go back live? We're going to have a live Pig and the Hen show this evening?
We're just going to do a live one, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So you're not going to kill me or anything? We're going to be able to actually cut, you know...
I've got some venting to do. I've got some stuff to get off my chest tonight.
Is it like if United lost tonight, it's like, right, let's kill Henry Hotspur?
Should we go for a bit of,
try it, son. I'm ready for it. Come on.
Bit of light-hearted torture.
Gut in, Tottenham
Right,
Hotspur.
shut up.